Hi there, welcome to BSF Recovery Team. I feel this video needs a little explanation. While we were on our adventure in Sand Hollow for a week, we were using 6 different cameras, and every night Seat Cover and Blake would stay up and download the footage from those cameras onto this little hard drive here. We ended up with over 300 hours of video footage. They're all filed on this hard drive in files every time you turn the camera on and off. So in editing on a few of my recent videos, I found out that we have some footage that I didn't include in those videos. Normally that footage would just end up on the cutting room floor. But after reviewing some of that footage, namely footage from the camera inside the cab of the wrecker, I thought to myself, well, some of this is really good, and you guys might like to see it as a point of view type thing in the driver's seat of the wrecker. It's of our first outing with Matt and our first venture out into the trails at Sand Hollow with the wrecker. So sit back and enjoy this footage from the driver's seat. You'll be a whole lot more comfortable watching it than I was riding in the wrecker. So right after going through the tunnel, you had to climb up out of the wash. I had 3 tires in sand, 1 tire on the rocks. Wasn't too bad. We had to turn on the front locker and we were able to climb right up. Matt didn't take the most direct route over to the water tanks where we were meeting Rory and Trailmater, and also Bleep and Jeep. I think the reason for that was he was checking out to see how this guy from Wisconsin with this big old heavy off-road wrecker was going to be able to handle some of the terrain out at Sand Hollow. Matt took us over to a drop-off. This was about a 2-foot drop-off, and we approached it at about a 15-degree angle like you're supposed to. Dropped 1 tire off at a time.
You know why this is so rough? Razors.
Yes.
They are ruining this sand trail.
Yes, they are rough.
The water tanks are just right up here. That's where we're going to be meeting Rory and everybody.
Okay.
Then Matt brought us over to a rock climb on the other side of a wash. I'm thinking he was testing my ability to get that wrecker to climb up some pretty steep rocks. Finally got to the water tanks, met up with Rory and Trailmater and Bleep and Jeep. Then we headed off into the sand. I think he was checking out to see if that big heavy wrecker would get stuck in the sand.
Morrvaier is definitely faster than I am in this sand. Much better suspension for driving at speed.
Blake wasn't really stuck. He just made the mistake of stopping on the uphill side of a sand dune. A little work and he was able to back out.
You didn't have your front locker on, Blake.
Then Matt brought us to the climb up to the toll booths.
us filming, and but yeah, Matt, the meet and greet. Matt's supposed to be at the meet and greet, so, and that's at 7. I know. Yes. We will try and be back for that. Do some dinner and then go do the registration and that type of stuff. All right.
The rocks do kind of have that look, like toll booths, and you have to pick your lane to see which one you want to go through.
Okay.
As we were driving through here, it kind of brought back memories of the old cartoon, The Flintstones, and how the terrain looked a lot like that cartoon. Specifically, all those crazy holes bored in the rocks. We had a little trouble at the toll booth, but with Rory spotting for the wrecker, we were able to climb up. After that, we headed down the bobsled run. Not too fast in the wrecker, it was pretty rough. Could see how this would be a real blast in something that had some suspension. Thanks for watching, BSF Recovery Team. Keep wheeling, be safe out there, and maybe we'll see you off-road.